Hey Rod, a disappointing evening in the end here at Enfield. What are your thoughts after that?
Listen, Ollie, really disappointed. I mean, look, you tell the boys what you want to do, how to play the game, who to pick up, what's their roles. And then the first goal that we conceded is exactly what we told them. Youngs is a threat in the box. We told them exactly how they're going to do it, turn us around, just play high energy football. Just make sure that the defenders are turning facing their own goal. They've done that all night, just kept lifting it in behind us. I'm just so disappointed. I thought we actually started okay. I thought we started the game reasonably well. Our crossing tonight was abysmal. I'll just give it to them. I'll give it to them at half time, to be fair. And I was expecting more of a knee-jerk reaction for the second half. But it's characters, mate. Characters. And I said to even the new boys there, I mean, I really look forward to seeing Josh and James up top tonight, Alabi. Didn't lay a glove on their centre-halves. I thought our midfield was pretty much second to most things. And I thought our defenders had to over-defend. And to be fair to Chooks, we knew that he could, if he has one of his better days. I think he scored tonight, which is the first goal since he's been at the club. So that's another bit of a sore point. But listen, fair play to him. He's worked his socks off. The way that Enfield play, I thought they just worked on first, second, third and fourth balls. And we were so disappointed. And I know by the crowds, what they were saying at the end and that. And I totally get it. I totally get it. We haven't worked their keeper enough. I thought we had if you want to work on a few scraps, I thought we had the ball in the handball in the box that could have given us 1-1. But it would have needed something like that to us to have changed our mindset tonight. And there's too many in there that, like Jaden's come in and scored a couple of goals, but he got down the right-hand side a few times in the first half, no conviction. Obviously same with Dan. It's just trying to get them balls in the box. But when we did get them in the box, like one in the second half, no one wanted to put it in the back of the net. And I think that was at 1-1 then. And then not long after that, they go 2-0. To me, that was that. I mean, you've got two strikers in there, just got a 5-yard tapping, 3-yard tapping, whatever it was. And that sums up for what I'm saying about having that want to get back into the game, that mentality to get back in the game. And you have to say that Enfield had all of that, and you can't take nothing away from Enfield. I thought the pitch, played well. It wasn't as bad as what people said. And to be fair, they played the occasion and the pitch a lot better than us. And they showed my team what real desire and art to stay in this division is. And I think we've got some good footballers. But tonight, they never got anywhere near Enfield.
This time last year, we were in a bad position and crawled our way back with that amazing run of form between then and the end of the season. This season, it feels like we're in the opposite position and we're already out of it, and we need to make sure that we don't become a victim of those teams below us like we did for the teams that we were chasing last season. So I think there's 14 games now to go. What needs to happen to ensure that we keep our heads above now, because that gap has closed that we have had over these last few weeks. It feels like the last 10 days has been pretty big in terms of that.
We've been saying it to them for weeks. Unfortunately, I look at the team tonight and I can't. It is my job, and I'm the one that has to stand in front of you and take the result. But I look at them there and I just think, like, you haven't. James Alabi should be dealing with them centre-halves. Nothing stuck with him tonight. So when we pick a team and then you look at a system and you go up against what we had, I have to have the players that do their jobs well. And if they don't do their jobs well, then at the end of the day it becomes a lottery, and that's what happened. Yes, the results have gone all against us. I said that St Albans were a decent side. I think they've won tonight. Enfield's won tonight. So listen, it's basically put us back in a similar position where we was when we come here. What I have to look at is, have we got enough in this changing room? Characters that we had last year, like we had the Fishes, Jason Adigans. Have we got them type of players that we're going to be able to rely on that can actually sort of give us that high energy and that if you like, reliability of their performances? Because when I look at our midfield in there, I see some really good things from TJ and then some poor things. And I thought Genie looked tired and wasn't in the game. He was ineffective. all right, we took a risk with playing Granty because he's been doing quite well, but it looked like he had gassed out early doors. And that was your midfield. And I looked at their midfield, and all they'd done was the basics well. They just fought for every ball. And if your midfield can do that, that always gives you a good chance to win the game. What we got to do from here, I mean, I've given him a volley at half-time. Didn't get a reaction. We've just spoke some own truths in there. Whether we get a reaction from that, then obviously, if not, then it's probably have to rip it up and try and get some new players in. That's where we are. We won't go down. I won't let us go down. And I've said them words in front of you. I won't let it happen. But these players have got to take the same enthusiasm and character and desire of myself and Kev to want to go out there and at least lay a glove on them. And so I'm so disappointed with the result. Obviously really disappointed for the supporters because it was a must not lose game. And these players can't just give me performances where they want to just do certain things at certain times. And no, there's got to be. We knew tonight coming here, our Achilles heel might be that we want to try and play against a team that's just going to be physical and put it in up behind us, and play very low risk football. And unfortunately, we've come away with no points because we haven't competed. First of all, you've got to compete, Ollie, with their work rate. You've got to compete with their desire. And if you can match that, then the quality should come through to create more chances. But we didn't create the chances enough because we never done the first 1 and 2 instructions, as I just said. And that's something that me and Kev's got to look at. Got a tough one now at home to Dorking. I don't know what this team can do. This team could be quite comfortable, go and get a result on Saturday. But looking at tonight, they can quite easily just not turn up. And that's the problem for tonight. And I want to just apologise to the supporters. As I said, listen, I stood here when I come in a year ago and I was the saviour of keeping this club up. And that's my job to do that again. Going back on Saturday's game, I thought we had a better performance on Saturday. And this is what I'm saying. I can't. It's the players that we've got here are just, from 1 minute playing and having a decent game, then they don't back it up with another decent game, and that is a problem. But as I said, all we can do now is get our heads back round it, go back to training on Thursday, and get a few. Dave's told a few own truths in there. I think a lot of people realise that how poor we've been tonight, and it's just whether we get a reaction, and if we don't, then we have to probably look around and see what else we can bring in to probably give us a better run in for the next 14 games.
Thanks, Rod. See you Saturday.
Cheers, pal.